Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Frostpunk on the edge. So we are, as the title indicates, on the edge of an interesting cliff here, and we have some work to do. Gotta go ahead and start clearing out this army warehouse and send some shipments, because we need food and we don't have it here, but they do over there, so that's what we're going to do. A little bit of a quid pro quo and make this work. So either way, let's go ahead and start today. Yeah, we're at the end of shift. Everyone's fairly happy. Everybody is fed for now. Things are about to get colder, but we do have one brazier up and running. That will be rather nice for some heat, but again, at the same time too, it's not perfect. It just is what it is. But either way, we are going ahead and collecting some more coal, so hopefully we'll have enough left over. But again, as things get colder or warmer or whatever they do, we'll have to deal with this as best as we can. Alright, so it looks like we have 5 people in our medical post at the moment. Let's see, how are they doing? About 15-16 hours? Ooh, that is a rough one. Losing out on an entire workday is bad. It looks like incoming we have 40 food from New London in 9 hours. Alright, so we should have enough. That'll turn into 80 meals as it currently stands. Although, with an extra 15 people, yeah, that will pretty well round us out. So we're not going to have any excess food. Yeah, okay, so we'll just have to deal with that for the moment. Unfortunately, 2 more people have gotten sick, so they're not going to be seen for a while. And here we go. They have arrived. Let us see. Outpost administration. Our children arrived. Sir, the clerks sent by New London to run the Outpost administration are here. They brought our children with them. Many of our people are really upset because it looks like our kids were neglected. They haven't had enough warm clothes, and some of them caught a cold on the way. But now that they are here, we can take proper care. Okay, we'll do our best. Yeah, okay. Hope drops, a little bit of discontent. That's kind of understandable. You would think that if they were saying that they would look after your family, they would do just that. Looks like people are rather sick, so we may end up needing to make a secondary medical post. That's not ideal. We don't have enough timber right now, but we will go ahead and do that fairly quickly. We cannot let this spiral out of control. That would be very, very poor for us. Alright, so we'll have to see about that. It looks like there are some trees which we may need to start cutting down. I think there's, yeah, only 77 timber here. That's not a great deal. I think we should have, let's see, 10-hour shift. Yeah, there'll be enough for today, but we'll probably need some more for tomorrow. Although we do technically have some wood crates here and some around there as well. Also some coal pile. In fact, we might end up chucking another gathering post up there. We'll just have to see. Alright, but either way, let's keep time up and running. In fact, hold out, horses. I guess I counted wrong. How are we up to 90? 50 workers. 65 if we include engineers. 75. And then another 15. Okay, never mind. 19. Okay, we're not going to have enough food. They've already set us up to fail. We may need to call for some more food to come on in. That's going to be bad news for us.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Would you look at that? Things have already managed to make it down another 10 degrees. Joyous. Alright, well, at least we're only staying here for another 2 days. And then there is a temperature increase. So hopefully we can get things a little bit better prepared in that time. Let's see, current technology, we're working on the next tier of research, which will be rather nice. Yeah, hopefully that works. Alright.
New London is waiting. Get a move on.
New London is waiting. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and do that. You guys are producing 6.4 steel per hour. I do have to wonder if we have the ability to. Does a gathering post assist? No, it does not. Okay, well, you know, we tried. Let's go ahead and when we hit 25 timber, we're going to build a second medical post. Again, we must deal with this sickness before this spirals. Let's go ahead and we'll pop this. I guess we'll have to go side by side. for now, although I don't know if that's exactly optimal. Maybe we pop that over here. Yeah, I don't know. Really not 100% sure. I don't really want to have to move things around too much. No, we'll chuck it there for now. Yeah, we're out of wood. Yes, I do know this. It's an unfortunate reality, but it's where we are. Still have a day full of coal from the brazier up and running. That has at least brought everything back to a livable outside of the others, which are chilly. Yeah, we need to get on top of this sickness quickly. Let's go ahead and let's cut that down to 5 workers there. We need to find the extra engineers. We'll go ahead and replace the 5 that are out over at the gathering post and send them to the infirmary. We need to keep as many people healthy as possible. Okay, in a couple of hours we also gain food, which is going to be nice. In fact, we may even need to call in a favor early. I do wonder whether we try and communicate with them. Alright, steel ruins depleted. Okay, that's a little bit more gone. And our gathering post is almost finished here. Yeah, 7.7. We're definitely going to be finished up at the end of day, I dare say. Yeah. Okay, so we'll then deconstruct that tonight. Definitely need to get a sawmill up and running if we're going to do any good. I think that'll be our next technology. Yeah, we are going to be very short on timber. A little bit of steel coming on in. That's nice. Again, if we can send that first shipment, I'd be very happy. But as it stands, I don't know if that's really going to be the case. Let's go ahead and work on that medical. What about you guys? Send a couple of extra workers there. We have 5 left over. Let's go ahead and keep working out over here. Oh, that's very cold. That is not good. A moderate risk of falling ill. I don't know. You know what? What else would we do if we didn't do that? Can't build anything else. Oh, you know what? We've just had food arrive, so you know what? Let's go ahead and call back some people there. We'll go ahead and get you to start cooking some food. And then... What to do? How long have we got? 2 hours before the next tier of research? Well, either way, we have an event, so let's go ahead and see what's going wrong. A trove of steam cores. Outpost administration. Fantastic. Sir, we have great news. The warehouse contains an unknown but very large number of steam cores. We immediately sent the news to New London and await instructions. In the meantime, we might try to haul at least some of them to the surface. This will require stopping the steel extraction for some time. Alright, well, we'll think about it. Let's see. Yeah, either one seems pretty good. But right now, I don't know if steam cores are really to our benefit. We can't spend them anywhere. So let's just try and increase what we've got. You know what? I'm also thinking we may need to go ahead and stop collecting some of this coal and wood. People are continually getting sick, and I think that's going to cause us problems. Let's try... Is there a gathering post that we could put somewhere in the meantime? We could go ahead and pop that there. That would take a little bit of extra timber. What have we got over here? We have a coal pile as well as some more wooden crates. You know what? I think that one's probably going to be our next best option. Let's make sure that we can reach both resources. Yeah, we'll build that there, and then we'll tie that into this with as minimal pathing as possible. Wait a second, did we? Oh, street is under construction. Okay. And then at that point, we'll send all of these extra workers. In fact, you know what? We're going to start doing that now. We have a fairly hearty supply. And we will try and send them over there. At least if it's a slightly warmer place, they're less likely to fall ill. It's not fantastic, but again, at the moment, we need to run the numbers, and things are not panning out for us. Let's also go ahead and make sure that people are not run out of housing. Let's go ahead and put in a home here and here. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and build that over there. I think that should be fine. Alright, that's just what we've got. Alright, so you know what, for now, let's go ahead and pause the construction on these. We can get to those tonight after shift. Alright, what's happening? I hear... Oh, we have another event. Alright. New London. We've heard that a cache of steam cores was found in the warehouse. This is a very timely discovery. These devices are critically important for the security of our city. Please send a couple of steam cores with each steel shipment from now on. To help you ensure timely deliveries, you are hereby authorized to use emergency shifts. If you encounter any obstacles to your progress, talk to us and we will find a solution. Yeah, you know what? Let's ask for some help. We have to talk. We're having some problems. Can you help us? A little bit of food is probably good for us, or something along those lines. Let's just see what they do. We will assist you in many ways. What is your problem? Okay, so we can ask for more raw food, more people, more timber, and coal. Okay, well right now we don't have enough food to sustain our population. So I think we're going to have to go with raw food. More people doesn't necessarily help us out. More timber could be nice, but again, we're not spending a heap at this stage. Let's ask for raw food. Alright, your request is granted, but keep in mind that this will take a lot of effort on our part. Alright, well thank you. That is very kind. That means we have food arriving in another 12 hours. Alright. Outpost Administration Emergency Shift Edicts. To ensure the survival of the colony and boost key resource delivery rate, from Outpost 11, the Government of New London issues an act on the emergency shift. From this day on, work shifts can be increased up to 24 hours. Okay, so emergency shift law is imposed by New London? Ah.
A new law was announced.
Oh, hold your horses. How do they get to do that? Can we... We don't get to change any of this. They get to do this on their own behalf. Can we do child shelters? Yeah, these are signed by London. You crazy people. Okay, so we don't even get to choose what we do. Alright, well, we better be careful about asking for food, otherwise they might pass soup. I don't like the idea of soup. Soup is, well, it's kind of yucky. What about this? This will use sawdust to make people ill. Darn. Alright, fine. I guess soup is better than eating sawdust. What else have we got? Sustain life, radical treatment, cemeteries, corpse disposal, extended shifts, fighting arenas. Okay, well, what to do? What to do? Alright, well, either way, we're going to have to let things be for now. We won't go ahead and enact any emergency shifts just yet. We need to send two steam cores now, as well as that steel. That is highly annoying. Yeah, I hope these shifts are only used for real emergencies. You're right. Unfortunately, this is really cold out there. I guess maybe those heaters aren't the worst thing in the world. I think what we'll try and do is maybe do an emergency shift here for our technology. We'll try and keep it sparingly. We don't want anyone to die. But we do need to make some progress with our technology. So, first things first, bunkhouses would be incredible. That'll cost us a fair bit of wood and steel, but right now we're going to need... Oh, hello, what is this? Wooden supports. Allow us to use wooden supports to raise work efficiency in Army Warehouse. Each use of wooden supports will cost 50 wood and raise efficiency in an Army Warehouse by 50% for 12 hours. Wow, okay, hand carts, what have we got here? Allows us to use hand carts, raising output by 20%. Mixed crews, freight elevators, Army Warehouse insulation, straddle carriers, and steam lorries. Very nice. Okay, so we also have resource depot upgrades. Not that we need that right now. Let's see, what else have we gained access to? Anything else that we haven't seen before? Not really. Okay, so a medical post upgrade, that could be very nice. 10% faster healing is incredible right now. I think the bunkhouses would also be good. Try and keep our people as toasty as possible. But again, right now we need the sawmill. We need 10 wood, and we don't even have that. Okay, well, all right. Let's carefully watch that number go up, and I think we're definitely using an emergency shift to get that up and running. We definitely need to be producing more timber. So let's go ahead and get that sorted. We have 10 people who are apparently not sure what they want to be doing. Oh, favor is low. Wow, we went from high to low incredibly fast right there. Okay, and these guys are almost finished. Yikes. Okay, well, yeah, not a moment too soon on working on these. That'll take 7 hours. I think we just go ahead and call an emergency shift now. Yeah, it's not good, but again, we need to have the timber. If we're going to try and upgrade our homes, sort out all those other things, it's just a necessity. It's just something that cannot be ignored. This gathering post is still taking about another 3 hours to build. We have a couple of people who could go to work on it, but they're not right now. Oh, you know what? We have some extra workers here. Let's go ahead and close that down. Extra 5 people. Let's send them. Where do we go? Where do we go? I don't think we have a job for them. Wooden crates? It's not ideal, but I don't know what else we can do. Yeah. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah. Again, we're trying to avoid the sickness if possible, which is why we're putting this up, but as soon as that goes up, we're probably going to end up having to tear this thing down. Yeah, there's not a whole lot there for us. Alright, let's speed up time once again. We'll wait towards the end of shift before we undo those tents so we can deal with our final couple of homeless people in our city. Alright, well, at least we're down to 5 who are sick. No one's fallen gravely ill. Oh, you're 2 days away from getting better? Good grief. That is horrific. Alright, at least you're less than an hour. Less than an hour. Okay, I don't know how well we're going to be able to handle all of this sickness, but yeah, I think a medical outpost upgrade could be very nice. Go ahead and get those workers working at there. That should be fine. 1800. Turns out they've already finished for today. That is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're keeping at least a couple of houses warm. Not particularly warm, but anything is better than nothing. That administration building is very chilly, though. Wish we had a generator. That would be very nice. Alright, and it looks like we have a tutorial on favor. You have made contact with another settlement. If you ask them, they might be able to assist you in several ways. However, keep in mind that making requests that are too large in size or number will quickly exhaust their willingness to help. This is shown as favor. The higher it is, the larger the request and amount of requests they can fulfill. Each accepted request will lower the settlement's favor. When their favor is low, you will have to wait. New London's favor will rise over time. Okay, so what I'm hearing is every time they manage to go back up to high, we should absolutely exploit their goodwill. I think that's a necessity. Yeah, I think that is going to be very necessary. Alright, well, you know what? Good news is we're working well on our way towards that sawmill. In fact, we should even be able to produce one tonight, and we should be able to send some workers over there. That'll be really good for us. Yeah, I think that is rather good to see. Alright, let's go ahead and check that out. Either that or, wait a second, do we need to do coal mining? That could also be necessary. That requires a steam core, of course. Bunkhouses, way too expensive right now. Upgrades, way too expensive. Have we just paid for a thing that we don't really want to do? We don't have the extra wood there. That's not going to make a difference. Scouts, we can't afford. Heating is heated. Okay, how much is a sawmill? 10 timber. Alright, well, you know what? We should be able to make reasonably quick progress of this tomorrow. go ahead and pop this right about there. Start working through that. Or either... Well, you know what? That's not the worst spot either. At least we wouldn't have to worry about any more roads for now. How much timber is here, though? You know what? It doesn't matter. We'll deal with that tomorrow. Let's go ahead and... Wait, let's just double check. How much timber is around here? 21. And we will have another 120. Okay. Alright. That's fine. We can afford to spend some more resources on technology. Let's go for the... what do we want? I think what we go for is the... Oh, wait. We can't do the medical post upgrades, can we? It's got to be one of these basic ones. A heater would be nice. That won't raise efficiency though for now. Scouts are unavailable. So it's either wooden supports for timber we don't have. Hand carts. You know what? That's not the worst. 20% increase of steel. That means we should be able to also get out some steam cores as well. The coal thumper's not a necessity just yet. And we can't really do much else. So you know what? That answers that for us. Let's go ahead and upgrade some hand carts. Although, you know what? Maybe the sawmill upgrade. Actually, yeah. 10 steel for 25% efficiency. You know what? Let's work on that instead. I just remembered from some of the other scenarios that I'm pretty sure that it didn't cost us that much to upgrade. Good thing we thought of that. Alright, let's see. Patience. Almost a full day. That is horrendous. And about the same over there too. Okay, so we're avoiding gaining any really ill people. And let's see, this will take us 8 hours. That'll take us through till 6 a.m. Okay, so you know what? Maybe we do the hand carts as well. But at least we'll have an efficient sawmill for when we do get that up and running. In fact, you know what? Maybe 2 hours isn't really that bad. If we can get some extra workers out there, that could be rather beneficial. You know what? Yeah, it's not ideal, but we're going to go ahead and finish this in 7 hours. That'll take us through till 5 a.m. Okay, so you know what? Now that I say that, 5 a.m. That'll waste 3 hours of a regular shift, I dare say. Yeah, 5 hours. No, 3 hours. 3 hours worth of work? I think that's a manageable request. Yeah, let's get this sawmill up and running. I think we'll go... You know what? I do want to go ahead and work on all of this. It's not adjacent to street. That's going to cost us some more timber for pathing. Let's just see if we have enough for that. If we were to go to about there, that'll cost us 9, 7. I guess technically we could. It's not ideal though. You know what? Maybe we just go ahead and build this over here. Yeah. We're going to spend as little as possible on this sawmill. But we need to make solid progress. A little bit of timber is better than nothing. And right now, I don't want to waste any of that. So let's go ahead and... Oh, actually, there we go. That'll only cost us 1 wood for building that up. Okay. This is what we want. This is... Yeah, that should be pretty good for us. We'll send a bunch of workers over there to get that finished. In fact, I think we'll be able to go... Maybe we reduce... Yeah, let's get rid of these wooden crates and the coal pile for now. Come back to that tomorrow. We'll send the workers to the sawmill. That is going to be what I think is the most important job. Yeah, 330 wood. That is going to be very important. I'm still not seeing a timer on that first shipment, but we'll take what we can get. Oh, and it does appear that they are sending even more food. 20. Okay, so I'm guessing that 20 food was the extra request. Yeah, well, you know what? It just is what it is. There's not much that can be done about this. Now, I think what we could also do is maybe decrease this gathering post. I think that's going to be our job that we take a few people from. Either that or maybe, you know what? Let's remove people from there, send them to the cookhouse, make sure that we are producing some meals with all the food that we have. Again, we cannot risk hitting 0. That would be particularly bad. We don't have any other way to get food, so it's not good. And more people will keep on getting sick. Oh. Well, Alright, well, at least once we finish here, we can cut that back down. That'll give us back a bit of extra timber, some steel. Those extra workers will probably end up shuffling over towards, say, another sawmill. Yeah, we should be able to build a second one by the time that finishes. Yeah, but that is what we've got. Engineers, let's see. I think that's you done for now. There is no other upgrades, I think. Let's just double check. Charcoal kilns, no. Coal mining, no. Thumpers, no. Resource depots, no. Yeah, we seem to be straight out of luck. Alright, so I think the next thing we go for is bunkhouses. Medical post upgrade. I think we go for the bunkhouses first. We need to get our people into a warmer environment. Even if we go through just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tents and upgrade those, we can keep using the coal from the brazier to keep them warm. Yeah, we'll just upgrade the other ones that are a little bit colder. Yeah, it's not a perfect scenario, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and... yeah, we'll leave them be for now. And let's go ahead and speed up so we can see the fruits of our sawmill labor. Yeah, I want to see how much we can produce here for a day, or at least the hour by hour. It should hopefully be a far... oh wow, okay. That is far, far better. Okay, 10 per hour at 100% efficiency. That means we have, what, 10 hours a day. That's 100 timber per wood. Sorry, 100 timber per day. That gives us 3 days worth of growth. Okay, that's not terrible. That's pretty decent. We're now at 10 timber, so let's go ahead and purchase... we go for 20? I go for 20. Let's just see. Hang on a second. 8 hours. Yeah, we should be able to manage that by the end of day. It will use up a lot of resources again, but again, if we can stay warm, that's going to be so incredibly crucial for us to survive. Alright, let's go ahead and preemptively work on that. That should be good. Alright, we're out of timber yet again. No surprises there. Oh, alright, steel ruins are depleted. Let's see which ones those were. Oh, over here. Okay, well, not much can be done about that. More wood ruins are depleted. Yeah, this is not going to be going for very long at all. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and start preemptively building another sawmill. We're going to go ahead and build this as far in as possible without destroying any timber. That will have to do, although let's just double check. Yeah, no, there's nowhere else where we can go. We'll build that there. Let's go ahead and get that pathing sorted. Again, minimal timber usage, the better. Actually, you know what? We may even go... hang on a second. Let's cancel that for 2 seconds. We'll get all of that back. And now what we will do is we'll go from here, cut across here. That's 4. 4, 2... that's 8. Technically, it uses up a little bit more, but it might be a slightly more efficient 5. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. We'll deconstruct that road afterwards, but if we want to start building out in this direction, maybe it's going to be slightly better than having a janky road. So, yeah, we'll run with what we've got. In fact, you know what? We're even going to go ahead and reduce this by a couple of people. Yeah, and the gathering post is all over. Let's go ahead and take our workers. We'll send them over there. We won't go ahead and dismantle this until tonight. We don't need that many resources just yet. We're out of food over here, but we're about to get food in but a couple of seconds, so that'll be fine. Start cooking, that'll do nicely. Alright, and then let's go ahead and... well, we're paused. We'll dismantle the building. We'll pause that for now. That way we do not forget. And then... let's see. I don't think that there's much else we can really do. No, there's going to be this bunkhouse. We do have 100 steel though. But again, we do need to keep this technology rolling. I think we'll wait until we have a little bit more. Again, if we can stop people from getting sick, that's going to be so incredibly helpful. Yeah, these recovery times are ridiculous, although at least it's now down to an hour or two. A couple of hours is far, far nicer to see. Yeah, and then we do have a child who's going to take a good half a day, but at least we're making our way through our sickness a little bit. It'd be a whole stack worse if we didn't. Yeah. Alright, well, either way, it looks like we're about to finish building that road around the same time as that sawmill is up and running. Let's get that going. We need to be as productive as humanly possible. This is a much larger, amount of timber, so that's really good. Again, we'll still try and use up all of this here first, just to make sure that we have as much room to build in the local area as much as possible. Alright, new technology. Let's go for... Good work for coal mining. That would be a bad idea. In fact, how much wood do we currently have? 170. We are gathering a decent amount per day. You know what? We don't have the coal mine just yet, so we're not going to go for that. I think what we will do is maybe we go for hand carts, try and speed up this, although you know what? That medical post upgrade could be rather good too. Those heaters would also be nice. Oh. You know what? Let's just check our situation here. How many patients have we got? 3 hours, so that's one patient gone. That'll take one away. That leaves us with 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody should be being looked after in a couple of hours. That's not terrible. You'll take 12 hours. The rest are going to take a good day. You know what? Maybe having the 2 built as fast as we did may have ended up putting us into a good position there. I think we might actually be okay. So let's go ahead and I think we work on those hand carts. That's going to be super important. I do like the idea of some scouts as well, but I think we need to get on top of these resources. We need to go ahead and send this first shipment. It's been a really long time. We're probably going to get a little bit upset. I think we'll also go ahead and start working on a bunkhouse or 2. Let's start with this one here. We'll do another one there, and there. The rest, I believe, are within the range of the braziers, so they should be warm enough. Yeah, they're already in a livable condition. They're about to go a little bit toastier as of tomorrow. So we'll minimize we'll try and just make sure that everybody is comfortable as of tomorrow. That should be pretty good. We will get that sorted. But I think that's where we're going to call things for today. Yeah, we've made some pretty good progress. We've got some better housing. That's going to be incredibly beneficial as the temperature fluctuates. Hopefully that'll avoid us getting any more sick people as frequently. And all in all, setting ourselves up for a bit of success. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.